Do you know that with the way the world is coming, like with the way the world is changing, that it is getting more difficult day by day, especially for us millennials. Like, if we are not careful with the way things are going to like just pass us by and will just remain the place we are. So I've taken down time to write down things we need to master, especially the top skills we need to master in this 2025, so that we'll not be sitting down there and at the end of the day we'll just say, oh, this thing has passed us by. So this is concerning the professional aspect of life, especially if you're a millennial like me and you just want to make ahead in life or in your profession. So just stay down, as in sit down tight and think about everything I'm going to tell you, because really I just felt like if we don't do this now, as time is going, it will not even take us time before we know where we are. We're in our 40s and we cannot go back to our 30s. In this video, it is expected that you take in at least 1 or 2 or 3 of these skills, go and practice it, learn it, because it will really help us in the long run. So without further ado, let's just dive into the topic. Now, the first skill I'm going to be talking about is the skill of AI and its knowledge. Now, I know everybody will be saying, and they're not a programmer now, how they want to do it. Yes, you're not a programmer, but at least you should try in everything you do to know the basics of this AI. Even though you're not knowing the basics, at least know the working of the machine, because if you want to go ahead professionally in your life as a millennial, you have to learn 1 or 2 of the basic of this AI. You can also use other sources to learn from it, like the Coursera, Udemy, or even YouTube. It can help you to explore that options. Now, another thing we are going to be talking about is strategic thinking, creativity, and also problem solving. Now, we thank God for the help of AI and its tools help in developing things, but do you know that problem solving and also strategic thinking is a human thing? You don't expect the AI machine to think that critically, no. But with problem solving skills and with this strategic thinking and creativity I'm talking about, you can be able to think outside of the box. Now, the AI give you something straight ahead, but with your own mind and your own brain that God has given you, do you know you can think outside, like think in a way that the AI will not even think about it? This is another skill you can master for yourself. It will also help you go on a long way. Now, the third one we're going to be talking about is digital literacy and data analytics. Yeah, now, data is a new oil in town, we all get that. But in order to understand this data, in order to analyze and even leverage on it, there's a need for you to learn it, in the sense that you need to be able to take in. Now, another skill again I'm going to be talking about is the interpersonal skills. Like, you need to know how to relate with people. Their skill, people, there's this thing called people relating skills. Like, you need to know how to relate with people, when to give them a good vibe, when to give them a bad vibe, when to come close, when to relate with them. That's another skill you have to learn. I will call it when you have to learn how to know what the particular person wants at that particular time. So this is another skill you have to master as a millennial, because I feel like if you don't learn, this is one of the basic skills you will be needing in your profession, especially as a millennial that is still growing. You don't want all this Gen Z or all these people that are coming up to take it away from you. Now, one of the things again you have to learn, I know you say this is not important, but I also know it is very important, because when it's not working for you professionally, it can work for you in a personal aspect. Now, it's writing. Many of us think we are not good at writing, but have you ever take time to practice it, or have you ever take time to like go on one-on-one course just to learn about it? Writing is a very good skill to learn, so please don't take it for granted. You can also as well go on blogging experience. Writing helps you to blog. Writing helps you to like have a very creative mind to think about it. So One skill I advise a millennial to learn or to know how to do is basic writing. Writing goes a long way. Another thing again you should learn, that you should master as a millennial, is learning how to take risks. I cannot emphasize on this, but they said no risk, no reward. So if you don't learn how to take risks, if you keep on sitting on your comfort zone, if you keep on saying, okay, wait, let me be patient, it will come to me, my dear, you just sit down for long, and before you know, the time will pass you by. So if you are not a risk taker, and if you don't know how to take risks, please, it's a gradual aspect. Start taking risks, small risks, big risks, whatever risks you want to take, start taking it now. Now, I'm going to talk about meditation. Many of us don't know how to meditate. Even me, I'm even sure I don't even know how to meditate. But another thing I discovered is that meditating helps us. It helps us in our mind, in building up our mental state, and also in our mind. So if you don't know how to do this, is another skill you should learn. Learning how to meditate. And next one on my list again, guys, is learning how to travel. Now you ask me, how is traveling a skill? It's a skill, if you ask me, because traveling helps with educating. If you don't travel, how do you expect to learn? Like, if you don't go to a new place, how do you expect to learn? Traveling exposes you, gives you that exposure that you need to expose you to cultures, to cultural difference, to everything you need to know. So please let it be one of your skill that will help you develop in this 21st century, because most of all these things may be written up on line, but when you go there one-on-one, you get to learn it one-on-one physically. So that is why I said traveling helps us in the aspects of skills we need to learn. So another one we need to learn is, as a millennium, please stop overthinking things. We have this problem of thinking too much. Before we take any action, we want to think how it will go, we want to think the outcome, we want to think the pros, we want to think the con. No, why not just one step at a time? Do whatever you're supposed to do. If it happens, it happens. What's the highest that can happen? No or yes? Or will they kill you? Will they beat you? No. So stop overthinking things and just take things the way it comes and start riding with it. Yeah, stop overthinking. Now another one again we should learn again to do is learning how to save. Now I know that we are saying, okay, this one we are saving is not saving. We are saving quite alright, but it's on a short term. Now I was reading Smart Money Woman book, and she was saying that many of us only know how to save for a short term. We don't know how to save for a long term. So if you're a millennial like me, we want to start at this time, start gathering, because whether we like it or not, very soon we'll be in our 40s. Most of us are almost entering our 40s, and we don't have anything to fall back on. So we should start learning how to save for the long run. Start learning how to save for, as in, future purpose, because the way we are now, it's not guaranteed. It's not going to be like how we are going to be in the next 10 years. So please, if you are in the habit of not saving, don't stick with it. Please learn how to start saving for a long period of time, because another top skill we should learn as a millennium, very very crucial, very important, is emotional intelligence, EQ. Now if you don't know how to manage your emotion, how do you want to manage other people's emotion? Like, no, just think about it. So this skill is a very top skill we have to manage. Like, we have to learn, we have to learn how to interact, we have to learn how to understand, we have to know how to manage our emotion and other people's emotion, because it is very vital in our leadership and leadership roles, and also in team collaboration. Emotional intelligence help us in the long run. So if you don't know how to control it, please, this is one of the skills you have to learn as a millennial in this 2025. It will help you go far in life. Like, God, I cannot emphasize on this very much, but guys, this is one of the skills you have to learn as a millennium, sorry to say. Now another skill again we have to learn is learning how to adapt. Now I know most of us know how to adapt already. Like, they can literally put you in a situation, and before you know, you're already adapting to it. But for those that don't know how to do it, please go and learn these skills. You can learn it anywhere. Learning it It's very simple thing. If you know how to be patient, if you know how to take things, then don't tell me you don't know how to adapt, because it's just human nature to know how to adapt, and it's one of the skills you have to learn, whether physically or professionally. Please, you have to learn how to adapt. Another skill again you can learn as a millennial is staying curious, asking questions. Now, many of us, because we don't want to be shy, or because we don't want to be laughed at, or because we don't want to do anything, we want to just stay there and not ask questions. Please, I want you to stay hungry. I want you to learn how to ask questions. I want you to learn new stuff, technologies. Technology. I need you to learn trends that are impacting lives, that are impacting your industry, because if you don't learn it, you are going to stay there, and things you not have things to explore. So learning this helps you to go far and wide in your personal and also your professional. Sorry. Learning how to build a personal learning networking. Like, I really don't understand, but I just recently opened the WhatsApp group, and I'm very super excited about it, because I think this is the first one for me, and I hope for many to come. Now, don't allow because you don't want to network to just take you away. Now, learning how to network helps you a long way. Learn how to engage, especially online or even offline, because it helps you in building that network that you need in your business, or in your personal brand, or in your professional brand. Also participate in webinars, also participate in classes, in courses that you want to do. It helps you, it builds your network around, and also it takes you out there, it puts you out of your comfort zone. So with this, will you be trying any of this method I have mentioned? And if you like what the kind of video, this kind of videos I'm doing, please don't forget to tell me on the comment section below. I love you for watching. Thank you for watching. I would like to see you on the next video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and watch this video. I'll see you on the next one.